What's going on, everybody? I'm C. Andrew Love, back on your screen, your speakers, one more time. Welcome to another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking to a sister out of Gainesville, Florida. Her name, Stinajone. Check out this interview we did right now. What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love, back on your screen and your speakers, one more time, with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I'm speaking to a sister out of Gainesville, Florida. Yeah, this is her second time on the show. She had to come back because she has to give us some updates as to what she's doing in her career. So, folks, I can't wait for you to meet her because you already have. So, welcome back to another time on the show, Stinajone.
Hey. What's good?
Hey, man, what's going on with you? How are you been? What have you been up to?
Man, listen, I just been trying to get in where I can fit in so I can make these moves, make these boss moves.
Yeah, so this is your second time to the show, Stina. You are a return customer. So what are you up to now?
Well, so I have been putting together some songs, okay? And I am at about, I think I got about a good solid 4, maybe 5. It's more so about just making sure that these songs are right. Because like I said, I wanted to put together an EP. So that's what I'm currently working on, is I'm working on an EP. So with these 4 or 5 songs that I have, I've also been doing some collaborations with other artists, artists that are local, and then artists that aren't local. You don't have to be local in order for us to work together. As long as you got good material, you got good music that I can connect with and I can vibe with, and we can be able to work together and we can create something outstanding, I'm all for it. So I got a couple collaborations under my belt. So just moving forward, I also have some gigs that are coming up with the band that I'm in called Showtime. So if anyone that follows me, I have posted a couple of clips on my Instagram page from the all-white theme party. Well, it's called Pure White. So we have an annual Pure White party that we do annually, and we try to do an all white plus an all black theme. And who doesn't like a theme, especially with COVID and everything that's been going on? People need a reason to come out, get nice, get dressed up. And who doesn't like a theme? Who doesn't like to follow a theme? So we recently had an all white party. I posted some pictures and I posted a video clip of me doing a song behind the mic on stage. So it was a very, very fun experience. And we got some more gigs that are coming up. It's mind-blowing to me that it is October now and the year is going to end in 2 months.
It is weird. It's mind-blowing how fast this time has gone this year.
Bye.
But because 2022 is the year for you, Stina.
I'm here for it.
That is why this year has gone by so fast, because the year that's coming is in your bag. You're going to make noise in the industry, in my opinion.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've been working on some things, and I'm also going to be trying to put together some of my own personal performances as well. So I have been buying equipment. I have been buying the necessary items that I need to elevate myself and to help make me a little more successful as an artist and as a singer and a performer. So I'm not only investing in myself by putting time and money into going into the studio. I mean, yes, that's an investment, but there are other ways and levels to be able to invest in yourself and to build yourself up so that you can take it to the next level, because honestly, if you just continue to do these standard things, I'm not saying you don't get anywhere, but I like to grow. So in the midst of me being a person that likes to grow, I am trying to elevate myself as an artist. I'm trying to get my name out there, to expose myself, and to give more of what it is that I know that I can deliver as far as music is concerned.
Yeah, not even a worry. Not even a worry. Of course you're doing that, Stina. Of course. You're dope. So,
Thank you.
of course, you just putting together ways that you can deliver your product a lot easier to the people is a no-brainer. And I support that 120,000%.
Okay, 120,000. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that means I got you all the way. Whatever it is you doing, I'm digging the vibes.
Thank you.
Because that song, Flexin', oh my God. I love that song. It's
and that song is over a year old, and people are still vibing to it. People who are following me more, and with, it's still being a pandemic and everything going on the way that it is, there are some parts of the world that's open. And some parts of the world that I feel like didn't even shut down. But there are still Instagram, lives and videos and things like that. And I've been definitely jumping on those and being a part of those and all kinds of competitions and talent shows. Like I was a part of the Ambi's Next Great Voice competition that I actually made top 10. And one of my really, really great close friends, she was the winner. Like me and her both made top 10.
So it was y'all planned this out, right? You guys got in there together and you're saying, hey, we're going to take this together. You and I.
Listen, it was nothing like that, though.
And what are you saying? It's a case of, damn, this is a small world. Who would have thought you'd be in the same category as me?
All right. So this is how it happened. All right. Legit. So I saw my girl singing. I probably should have read the caption in its entirety, but I didn't do that. But I saw her singing just because of the simple fact that I love her voice. She has a very angelic, pure voice. Like her voice makes angels cry. Like that's the kind of voice that she has. So I saw her singing. I hit the like button and I just didn't pay no mind to it. Right. So then maybe like a week, maybe two later after that, another Instagram friend of mine, she sent me a post and she was like, hey, I think you should be a part of this competition. I think you would kill it. I think you should definitely try out. I know you would do great things with this. And I was like, all right, cool. So I tapped into it and I auditioned for it. I posted on my page and I tagged the necessary people that were in there. So the judges were Avery Wilson, Amara La Negra, from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and Shantae Moore, the legendary Shantae Moore.
Ooh,
so there were 3 bomb, dope artists. Okay.
Definitely.
Yes. And they were going to be judging the individuals that made the cut. So I auditioned. I got to be a part of the top 10. So then from that point, we just had to get the votes. The more votes we got, that determined who was going to be in the lineup as far as this person versus this person and so on and so forth, as far as the battle rounds is concerned. So that happened. I didn't make it past, that final cut, but I did make top 10. I didn't make top 10. So I'm happy about that because, there are all kinds of eyes that are looking, peeping the scene. There are all kinds of people who maybe are looking for talent, because most things are still virtual now,
so it's not try out for The Voice. How come you haven't tried out for The Voice?
The Voice, I don't necessarily have anything against The Voice. That whole process, and from some people that I know who have tried out and auditioned for The Voice, and it's a very, I don't know if that's something I don't know. I really don't have a definitive reason as to why I haven't tried out for The Voice before. I've definitely thought about it.
At least send in your virtual tryout, your virtual demo. Send them that. At least send them a video of you singing Flexin. Singing, I'll be flexing. Speaking of flexing, Stina, I gotta hear it again. I gotta play it one more time, man. Because you haven't released any new music since the last time we spoke. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good thing because people are waiting for you to drop some new stuff.
Literally.
Yeah, people are like clamoring for it, like salivating and biting their teeth, waiting for Stina to come out with some new stuff. You keep us waiting.
Literally.
So what do you do? I drop a collaboration for you guys. Yes, I'm going to collaborate with other artists first. Then I'll give you a solo project. But you got to listen to this collaboration first before get what you want.
Y'all gonna get these collabs until I get my project right. That's exactly right.
Man, I just listen
because I have at least 4. Like I have a collaboration with another dope local artist. Her name is Shasha. And she is a gospel rap artist. And me and her have a song together. And that is soon to drop, as well as the video that we shot for it. And then I have another artist friend, and he's also a producer and a songwriter as well. He's in South Carolina. Okay, so I actually traveled to South Carolina to go to his studio so that we could record the song together. So that's number 2. And then
what you all should do now, Stina, is you should take these collabs and make them in the stage performance.
That is a fact.
Because now you can set it up for your own set. So not only are you performing with your homies, but now you can also showcase some of your own stuff and some cover songs that you might do.
That I have no qualms or disagreements with that. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes.
Because you in Gainesville, you in Florida. The Florida's never shut down. It's always been open. So you might as well take advantage of it. You might as well take advantage of it. Set up some show dates. Even if you have to do open mics, at least you're getting your voice heard.
Yes.
But you can set up a show with various artists and say, hey, we're about to go to open mics and we're about to tear the stage up. You want to do this together? Sure, why not? So you can set up something like that. And now you got your sets. They got their sets. And then you got your sets together.
That's facts. And honestly, the plan was when Flexin came out, I wanted to circulate a little bit, let it get some traction, let it get a little build up, let it get, some streams, some listens and things like that. So I kind of wanted to have that circulate a little bit. So after that, then what I was wanting to do was have kind of like not really a listening party, but more so have an event where myself, as well as a nice little panel or lineup of artists from around the local areas who could come and showcase their talent, showcase their original music. Because honestly, out here in Gainesville, they have different, open mics, and they have a couple of different little things that are happening here and there, but nothing not that I personally know of on a large scale or on a larger scale that would allow opportunities for independent artists such as myself to be able to showcase not just our talent, but to showcase our music and our work as far as this is what we do and this is what we want to continue to do. So the show that I wanted to put together, not just for myself to come out and celebrate the single of Flexin and for everybody to experience that live and in person, because I was going to perform it live. It was also set up for other artists to come aboard and to showcase their music, showcase their talent and their original work, but not just artists of music, but as far as I have a friend who customizes shirts of any kind. She also does invitation. She can do whatever design you want to do, and she can make it happen. And her shirt was actually the one that I wore when it said Queen Facts on it, the golden black shirt that I wore in the Flexin video. That was a custom shirt that she made for me. So I did that intentionally. I did it like, yes, of course, I'm doing the video for Flexin, but I'm also wearing a shirt that my girl made for me. So if anybody was to ever be like, yo, that was a dope shirt that you had on in your video, who did that? Like, who made that for you? Where'd you buy that? I can point them in the direction of my girl. I got friends who know how to bake and who know how to cook, chefs.
Here's my suggestion for you then. At the end of the video,
okay,
have yourself a set of credits rolling down the end of the video. So it'd be like a replay, a recap of your video that what people seen earlier, and then it'd just be like the credits rolling up. And then it would give everybody opportunities, names to be on this video, including your costume designer. You know how Michael Jackson did Thriller? He had a credit scene, you know, and it'd be all fade to black, and it'd be everybody's name coming down. So it'd be like a short movie people watch when they see your video. It's not done like it used to be. Michael Jackson thought outside the box. Yeah.
No, that's actually a really dope idea. I didn't even think about that, you know, as far as having, you know, giving a shout out to the people, as far as like the person who did my makeup. I tagged her.
Hair designer, your wardrobe designer,
and clothes, you know, that were
the director of the video, the producer of the song, the co-writers, if there are co-writers, things of that nature.
Absolutely. I would definitely have to
everybody their kudos.
Take that into account. I'll definitely take that into the account for the next video that I do, for sure.
Well, Stinajone, I don't care, man. I'll tell you folks, this lady here, Stina, she's got skills, man. She's got skills. And her song Flexin is one of my favorites from her. Well, it's the only one from her at the moment. So of course it's one of my favorites. But once she has other stuff come out, I'm sure I'm gonna like that too, just as much as I like Flexin. But folks, if you haven't heard Flexin, I don't know why you haven't yet, but don't worry, folks. Don't worry. I'm going to help you, and I'm going to give you a little snippet of it right now. This is Flexin Stinajoné out of Gainesville, Florida. Oh yeah. Cause I'm flexing. Let me say that I be flexing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she's breaking it down now. Stinajoné can not only sing, she can rap too.
Oh, but don't get twisted though. I'm just a singer that knows how to rap. Okay, I'm not a rapper.
But if you want to hear the rest of this, folks, you know what you got to do. You got to go to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Deezer, Pandora, Tidal, and iHeartRadio. Yes, Stinajoné are on all these platforms. And of course, wherever there's streaming going on, well, Stinajoné is in the middle of it. But yeah, Flexin is a dope song, and I'm sure the folks will think of that when they hear it. And when you do tap in, these are the words you're going to say. Damn, MC Angela, you did it again. You done told me to go tap into Stinajoné, so we did. And guess what? She's dope. You're damn right she's dope. So make sure you tap in.
Yes. And definitely follow the page if you haven't already. Stina_Joné. It's my Instagram.
Where else can they find you outside of Instagram?
So Instagram is really the main page that I utilize for music. Now
you don't have a website? You don't have a website?
I do not have a website.
Well, Stina, you slipping right now. Yeah, you slipping. Because the website could be your EPK. So when people are looking for Stina, you can send them to the website. And that website then will give them all the links. All the links. So that means they don't have to go to one link to another link. You can just go straight to your website, Stinajone.com.
Oh, okay. Wait. I need to write this down. Need to write it down.
Oh boy. You know what you should do is you should have management do this for you.
You're like the second or third person.
You can't have management do this for you if you don't have a management.
Yeah, you're like the second or third person that has mentioned management to me. They was like, wait, do you have a manager? I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have a manager.
See, because I'll tell you something. Booking agents don't want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. These people that book stages, the promoters, they don't want to talk to you because you're the artist. So if they say, do you have management? That's what they used to ask me all the time. Do you have management? And I'm like, yeah, I'm my own manager. Well, no, it's not the same. We don't want to talk. So they want to do business with the person that represents you. Because, as an artist, you're thinking with emotion. But when you're a management, you're thinking business. What's best for Stinajone? Sometimes we don't know what's best for ourselves. So it's good to have management to take that helm and say, the contract wasn't good enough. I didn't think it would suit your purpose. So we're going to wait for the next one. But that's the ideal of having management. It's somebody that can actually go to bat for you and get you the gigs that you want for the price that you're looking for. Because if you deal with them without management, they can probably pull the wool over your eyes because you don't understand the terminology or the lingo. But with management, if they don't understand the terminology in the entertainment industry, that means they're not really supposed to be management. So you want to make sure that if you want to become Stinajone's manager, make sure that you study the craft and understand the business of the music industry. It's a business. And once you figure this out, then yes, you could go to her with a proposal and she could see if you fit the bill. But if you don't, she just keep going and search for the next. That's how it works. And you pay them. So some managers don't get paid off the top. They say, no, don't worry about it right now. I know you're just starting out. So we're just going to, work, I make money, you make money, I make money. Yes, that's how it's supposed to go. I make money, you make money. It's how it always works. Mm-hmm. And you make sure the manager understands he only gets a cut, but that's only after you get your cut first. Send me my money first, and then I'll give you the cut that I owe you. Have it write the check in my name, Stinajone. But so you just get yourself a little capture page, Stinajone.com. Get yourself a little capture page. Means they get on there, they type in your website, and they can get that through Instagram. They go to your Instagram page, Stina_Jone. They look at the link in bio and they say, oh, this is her website. Let me click it. They go on their website and they see a big smiling face of you. And then they're able to see all the links. Oh my God, she's got music videos. She's got clothing items. She's got this. She's got that. She's got everything. And then they just click wherever they want to go and whatever they want to do. And if they want to see YouTube, don't worry. The YouTube video is in the website. So they can watch the YouTube video right from the comfort of your front page. They don't have to go to YouTube. And it counts as your YouTube plays.
Oh, really? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right now.
Tell you so many things you could do.
I like that. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. I'm trying to give you ideas that can help you spruce your career up. Mm-hmm.
And that's all right. I think it's really important as an artist to be able to accept constructive criticism.
This ain't constructive. This is more like FYI.
Yeah. No, I'm just speaking in general. As far as like things we should be able to be receptive to, constructive criticism, allowing ourselves to be in positions of to help us to grow, whether that be suggestions, whether that be ideas, whether that be input, just to get a different perspective of how to something that we could possibly use to elevate ourselves and to, take us to the next level. So I'm not saying, hey, a page with Stinajone, on it, that I'm not saying that's going to get me famous, but who knows?
It maybe not get you famous, but it'll get you new followers, because now they'll be able to get to you a lot easier than they would if they didn't see it in the first place.
Right. And everything's all in one area, or we're all in one spot. So it's easy access.
Do you have any advice for the young folks that want to do what you're doing?
As far as advice for the young people, I would say definitely have the determination, have a hunger for what it is that you truly do. And if you have a hunger for it, that means you won't ever stop. You won't ever give up. You will stay consistent. You will stay persistent. You will constantly be looking for ways to take things to the next level that will help you grow, but that'll also help you get to the places that you used to dream of, but now you're living those dreams. You're stepping into those dreams. So continue to walk your path and continue to stay focused and use your gifts, because your gifts will make room for you. So I actually have that in my bio, because I truly believe that. And to honestly just be willing to put in the work. Nothing is going to ever come easy. Nothing is going to ever always be done for you all the time. You have to be able to have the willingness to put in the work. You got to put in the work. It can't just be you want a record deal here, and then here it is. You got to know how to work. You got to know how to put in that energy and, put in what's necessary in order for you to not just thrive, but to be successful in what it is that you're thriving in.
And that's exactly what it is you're doing. You're putting in the work.
I got
what
you.
I see, Stinajone, you are doing the damn thing. And I'm taking the vibes.
Yes, I'm trying to every day.
So I do want to say thank you. Thank you for getting into the music industry. Thank you for sharing your life with strangers. Because if you didn't get into the booth, and you didn't take a risk on yourself, we wouldn't know who Stinajone is. But you took that opportunity and you said, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. And you did. And here we are today. Here we are today, October 10th, 2021, recording a show for Let's Chat and Jam, the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, we would not be sitting here talking and chit-chatting right now about music. So I must say thank you for that, because Flexin is a dope-ass song, man. I love that song. I love it, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm always here for the love, feeling the vibes. And to have good energy and good people, doing different things. And, it's enough out here for everybody. It's enough out here for us to be in our own lane and to grow in our lanes and for us to get it how we can.
Well, I'm a lifetime fan of yours, Stina. I am a fan of yours. And I'm going to be a fan of yours until you stop making music. But then you'll be in the Hollywood making movies, and I'll still be a fan of yours. Doesn't matter, man. I'm always going to be rocking and rooting for Stinajone. I'm Team Stina all day long. All day long.
Come on, speak on it.
I tell you, since you've been here for the second time, you are still part of the Let's Chat and Jam fan.
Yeah.
So it means that, you did what any other fan member could do, which is hit me up in my DMs and say, hey, Drew, I think it's time for me to come back on the show. And of course, I get my calendar and I look and I'll say, deal, you in the show, let's go. But that's how easy it is when you in the fam. So Stinajone, I'm thankful that you're still in the fam.
There we have it.
Do you have any burning desires?
Burning desires. I really just want to, first of all, I definitely want to be in a position where it is I can be able to set something up for my kids that, you know, maybe my parents weren't able to be in a position to set up for me. And I don't fault how I grew up, because I didn't grow up rough. Like, I didn't grow up rough. I didn't grow up poor or anything like that. And, you know, my heart goes out to those individuals who did have, you know, a pretty tough or rough upbringing. You know, everybody's upbringing is different, you know, and that's what makes everybody great, because we all come from somewhere and we all have a story. But I want to be able to set something up for my kids that I didn't have a chance to have, you know, coming from a child into my adult life. So I want to be able to give them, you know, something that they can have, that they can carry, that they can pass on to their children, and to just be happy in what it is that I'm doing as far as my career. So I don't want to be working for somebody else, you know, for the rest of my life, for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You know, I want to be working for me. I want to be doing my own thing. And I want to be able to show my kids that, like, if you have a dream and this is really what you want, you got to go for that. But the process isn't going to always be easy. The process is going to teach you things, and it's going to allow you to see the ins and outs of things, but you're growing in that process while you're reaching this goal or goals. So my desire, honestly, is just to be able to do what it is that I love to do and to be happy while doing it, but also providing and setting up the most absolute best future I could possibly set up for my girls, so they can see mom doing it and I can be the example for them, so that they can be able to say, you know what, if mom did that, I can do that too. And not just for my girls, maybe for other people, for other children that are coming up in the generations to come. You know, they can say, you know what, she did that. That's commendable.
It is commendable, Stina. It is commendable. You know, also with your name, I gotta have effort to say your name. I have to make sure my face moves.
You gotta have
I
effort.
gotta go, Stina. Like, I have to really smile when I say your name. Like, I have to, like, hey, Stina. You can't be an angry person trying to say her name, because you'll have a hard time doing it. You have to be a happy-go-lucky type of person when you say the name of Stina, because there is a smile that goes along with her name, which is, you know, which is not ironic, actually, to be honest with you, because you're a happy person. And so it makes sense why your parents gave you that name. They knew that a person that knows you must be on the same wavelength. They must be a happy person too, because you're not going to hang out with negative people. That's just not your flow.
No,
folks, for those that know Stina, see, I smiled again. For those that know her vibe, and knows that she is a real person, legit.
Yes.
And she is as real as it comes. So if you're looking for music that will keep you happy, or at least mellow your day out,
yeah,
that's Stinajoné right there. And I recommend her music to everybody, to older people, to younger people, to the middle-aged people. Mm-hmm. Whatever floats your boat, tap into Stinajoné, because she got you in all types of music. America and the world, it is I, MC Andrew Love. This is Let's Chat and Jam. This is my special guest from Gainesville, Florida, Stinajoné. As you know, this lady here has been doing big things recently, as well as she has tapped in to her musical genius, I think, because her vocal arrangements, the way she runs through a song, and how she just does this through a song. Lyrical acrobats. And for those people that are in that podcast world, they can't see what I'm doing. So I'm moving my arm and I'm flowing it like a wave, because that's Stinajoné's style, man. That's how she sings. Her voice is like it melodically waves through the waves of the music. It's like when you're in an ocean and you see the water coming in waves. That's her musical style, man. It comes at you in waves. And I tell you, Stinajoné has music. Her musical style is infectious. Like her positivity is infectious. You can hear her positive, even though she's singing about what this dude is saying, that she's flexing on him, but you can hear her happiness. It's saying, yeah, I'm done with this dude. I ain't worried about it. Because he says that I'm flexing, so I'm going to show him what flexing is all about.
Yes, let me show you better than I can tell you, boo.
Yeah, you can't just accuse me of flexing if you haven't seen me flex. So allow me to show you. And that's exactly what flexing is about. So, hey, man, I'm digging the vibe, Stina. Show that mug how to flex.
Flex on, baby, flex on.
Yeah. But it was great talking to you. I appreciate your time. It was wonderful having you here once again on the Let's Chat and Jam podcast with MC Andrew Love. Can you tell the folks where they can find you?
Yes. So if you are social media savvy and friendly, you can find me on Instagram, Stina, STINA _Jone, JONE. It'll have my picture, my bio. The link to the visual for flexing is also in the bio, as well as some pictures and videos and clips and things like that, where you can kind of follow me on the journey. So definitely follow me there. And also on YouTube as well. The link to that is also connected to my bio.
That's dope, man. I'm digging the vibes. I can't wait to hear this record that you got coming out. Yes. Are you going to put it on vinyl or just digital?
You say, am I going to put it on what?
Vinyl.
What is vinyl? What is that?
What is vinyl? Oh my God, Stina, you are lost in the sauce. I feel bad for your age.
Wait, hold on. What's vinyl?
Vinyl is a record, man.
Oh. Don't judge me.
It's made of vinyl. That's why I call it vinyl. They make records out of vinyl, and then they imprint things in there that only the needle can play. So it picks up the information that is in the vinyl, and then it transfers it into the speakers via electrical waves. And that's how you get the sound out of the vinyl, which they say is the best form of entertainment when it comes to putting your music on, because it enhances the sound.
Oh, okay. Well, I am today years old. I don't think I've ever had anybody approach me with that kind of question before. Oh, are you going to do it digital or are you going to do it vinyl? Wait, vinyl, what is that?
Well, maybe you should do it digital and vinyl and CD.
Are people really using CDs these days?
Yeah, but they're buying vinyls, I tell you that, because there are record players at Walmart.
You know what? That's true. That's true. Because I'm like, you know what? I remember my parents used to have a record player. I don't really see many people with record players these days, unless they're into like vintage things.
Well, you know, the record players are more advanced now than they used to be back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're more advanced and they sound better, and they're all USB, so that you can plug them into whatever.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and then when you play your record, you can hear it on your radio or your Bluetooth speaker or something.
I did not even know that. Honestly, it was just going to be a digital thing. But now that you're mentioning like this whole vinyl thing, I was like, again, nobody's ever asked me that before. So that was a very new question. I was just like, wait, vinyl? What are you talking about? Okay. That's definitely a thought.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was great talking to you, and I'm glad that you found out about vinyl today. It's for your whole life, but I was the first one to school you up on games. So I feel like I did my duty today. I did my part. I've taught somebody something that was really important to the lesson of music. So I guess I could say that I could go to sleep now and take a nap knowing that I did my duty.
You've done your good deed for the day.
I did my deed for the day, folks. Yes, I did. See? But thank you for allowing me to accomplish such task. I truly appreciate it.
It is always fun coming on here and speaking with you and just dropping updates and little deets about different things that have been done, currently going, and forthcoming. So everybody be sure to keep your eyes out. Stay tuned.
Thank you for coming through the show, Stinajone. Stinajone. See?
Thank you for having me.
I got to smile every time I say your name. Stina. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate your time. Be safe out there in Gainesville, Florida. Will you? Be safe. And everybody else, y'all be safe. And just remember this. If you have a goal, if you have a passion, if you have a dream, go ahead and go for it. Because only you can stop you. And nothing beats a failure but a try. Peace out. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss any A Conversation With series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.